going to come on TikTok and say, "Oh, look at me, I'm a complete arsehole, I groom people."
It just
Can I
also
just
goes
say,
to show-
DHB, I'm glad you've done this because you actually have brought awareness to it.
Well, I'll tell you why it's woken me up even more so, because you know what? All this blackout thing is absolutely bullshit. They're only doing it because there's one person, and they're doing it for Diageo because he's at the top of the podium. Now, I don't know what this man's done wrong or done right? And I'm not fucking protecting one bit. But it's not about protecting people on this app. It's not about protecting young people against the wrong uns and everything else. I'll tell you what it's about. Everyone's got it in for Diageo because maybe he's doing well and he's every week in, week out, he's at the top, and it's clout for them to look good on themselves. Because if it was, then they would fucking be going against Lawrence, but they're not. They're protecting him. Even though Dave Duran said in his live, if he took a fucking 16, 17-year-old super fan back to his bungalow, he would be a wrong un.
Do you not think when they say, "Oh, we're doing a TikTok blackout," in my opinion, a blackout is where you don't go on TikTok at all.
Exactly, Pete. A blackout. It's like me saying, right, do you know what? I'm boycotting Tesco's for the rest of this week.
Yeah, so you don't go there.
Right, but then I go in and go and buy my booze. But I want my bread and butter from them.
But why are they only doing 1 week? Like, surely to make an impact, if it meant something to
You've got
them.
the likes of DG pushing
this is my point.
DG's doing sub only, so then because he's losing money in the gifts, he's gaining it back up in the old subs. It's the same as.
But come this Sunday and Monday, when they turn their gifts back on, they won't utter a word about this lion guy or anything because they're too busy getting back on the rankings because TikTok is their life and they must abide by it.
Listen, morals over money for 1 week of the year, money over morals for the other 51 years.
It's true, it's true.
It makes sense, does it? Regardless, TikTok haven't done anything. They've put no statements out whatsoever.
He hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It's mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Swag, you're a weirdo, mate. Whatever you are, you absolute weirdo. Keep setting another count up. Go on.
The only other thing about this blackout, going off the subject of Lawrence for a second, thankfully, in my opinion, blackout means you don't use that whatever you're using.
It's like a boycott, isn't it? You're boycott.
It's like the same as a power cut is called a blackout because you don't use electric. You ain't got no power.
Yeah.
So turning off your gifts is absolute bollocks because
another one.
You're still getting subs, which is still money coming towards you. And then come this Sunday.
Money, though, let's be fair. Are they even going to notice a week?
No, they won't. But then again, they know once they turn their gifts back on, the people that sub, they're going to have like 15, 30, 40 more subs, which means that would be 15, 30 more lions or whatever when they turn their gifts back on.
I think it should have been stopped anyway. As soon as they started this better program or whatever, where they get paid for videos, they should have stopped the gifts anyway. Rather than pay them for videos, then still let them beg on TikTok for gifts. Do you know half of these big gifting people are vulnerable people on their own that are lonely and want to be noticed?
Do you know what? TikTok should call their bluff and just say, well, fine, you've had a blackout. We'll just black out all your gifting completely.
Nothing's changed. They haven't even announced that we're going to listen to it. Nothing. It's just a load of rubbish. And none of them are standing. They're not even standing true to what they're doing it for. They're, in other ways, like you said, they're pushing their bloody subs and everything. So it's just a load of rubbish.
I'm not famous. I don't have a huge following on TikTok, but I'm just a normal Joe with an opinion like everyone else. I personally think now, in certain aspects, TikTok has turned into like the school gates at school when you see like a mum or a dad turning up who's like as orange as a Dorito. You start gossiping about certain. Oh, look at what so and so did on live. Look at what so and so did. Blah blah. If you don't like them, don't watch their live. Simple as. Mm-hmm. But the more you watch them and the more you comment, feeds them more. If people totally like DHB, you have your opinion on absolutely everything, which you're entitled to, and it's right. But because these people have so many fans that are like following them and they're clinging on to them like flies on shit. You're not allowed to have an opinion on them because, oh my God, it's Dave from TikTok, it's G Crew. Oh, you can't say that about them. They're amazing. No, they're just glorified idiots who want to make money out of people.
These people will fucking like sell their own grandma for these bloody people.
Would anyone, hands up, would anyone actually want to go out for a night out or a meal with half of these influencers on TikTok?
No. Has Lawrence just not turned around recently and said he wants the money to buy a house off TikTok gifts?
Yeah, Lawrence was saying he can't afford his rent, he can't afford this. Well, if Lawrence's landlord was a 20-year-old man, why do you groom him? Do you know what I mean?
It was 4,000.
Anyone in their right mind who pays $4.99 a month to sub to talk to normal people on this app, well, you know what? It's for me. I find it very, very.
Imagine a few years ago, yeah, say like early 2000s, and you actually mentioned to your mates, "Oh, I'm paying £5 a month just to chat to so and so on camera." They'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing, mate?"
Not even a camera. Comment. Not even camera, just a comment, mate.
Just comment. Oh, so you wrote a comment. So you think they're your best friend?
I just went and I was nosy in Lawrence's live just there. His mum sat on his lap, right? So she sat with him.
Hold on.
You think I'm joking? I'm not joking.
Mum is sat on his lap.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Hold on, is that
I think she's going for the money for Club Beat and join them.
Is she grooming her own son, like trying to make him into Santa?
He's sat there, Daryl, and he's saying how you've stalked him, how you've leaked his address, how you've thrown the council, how you've done this.
Listen,
you've done right, but he's the victim, right? But he's saying he sat there and he's talking about Paul saying there's nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with what.
Can I just say one thing? I must have this big office with 10,000 staff, HQ. If I'm doing all this fucking reporting this and doing this and behind all these different accounts, did they even forget they've got more than one hater on this app? I mean, I don't really particularly hate him. I dislike him. But I tell you what, I wouldn't say I got to. Well, no, I probably do. I hate him. I dislike a lot of people on that. But do you really think, like, I'm behind every single troll account when I put my face in the fucking? I just baffles me.
Yeah, the thing is, as well, you said it earlier. You got to look at it as well, right? Papa Blaze, Darby Dan, Mel Moon, Roman Rat, the Smithies, right? To name a few. They was all up his arse. They was all so shy at one point. He was the best man at Roman's Ralph wedding. Yeah. But none of them want to talk to him anymore.
Oh, women's. Listen, guys, I'm going to dive off. I've got an early start in the morning.
Right.
PHB, you're doing a good job. Thanks for everyone to come in and everything.
Thanks for letting us in, mate.
Thank you.
I might do a little live. What's it tomorrow? Friday.
Yeah, thank you. I think this live has been probably one of the most educational. I
agree.
100%. There's more I want to talk about.
Spreading awareness, like people can turn off their gifts. People don't talk about the
not letting Dave Duran in those like you get in front of that, you're scared of him.
Oh yeah, it disappeared. Listen, he talked over when I was questioning Peggy at the time, but anyway, he's more than welcome anytime in life. Listen, it just goes to show you the mentality of the people. Get David, let David. Yeah. They're all up people's asses like as if some celebrity.
Exactly. This is exactly my point. People think they're celebrities, but they're just normal people.
The commenters always turn into little bodyguards, don't they?
Yeah, this is not normal. This is not their normal fucking life. This is like everyone comes in. But listen, peace out, everybody. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.